That's a joke. Anybody got a joke?
Joke.
Well, our
Oh,
background is a nice joke.
that's a
I love
joke.
I love
Look
Kennedy.
at that.
I love
That
all the
guy's a joke.
I love this Kennedy. Yeah, exactly. That's our joke for
There you go.
our breaking in joke for the day.
Say
Our
hi. How you
icebreaker
are?
for the evening. It's me, Joe, and Patch is down below under John Kennedy from uh where is he from? Kentucky? Why did I just have a brain fart about where he's from?
Yeah, he's from Kentucky.
Kentucky.
No, Kennedy? He's
Yeah.
out Louisiana.
Louisiana. That's it.
Louisiana.
It's a Louisiana guy. That's right. All I had to think of the way he spoke. God, he has the funniest
No,
liners.
Mhm.
And when he wants to get his point through, he does. Oh, look, we can't see the whole picture. I can't see you, Joe.
I can see you. I can see myself. Oh,
Joe, you
I
have
can't
to
see.
check YouTube, hon.
I am looking on YouTube and I can only see you. My
Oh,
head, I can see my head.
I could see your white Q-tip.
My white head.
All right, give me a second. I'll fix that in a minute.
Looks pretty
I
funny,
love shit
doesn't
like
it?
that. It's just funny and it's artwork.
Hey, you like to tease me? What the
And Patch is
hell?
totally out of the picture. You can't even see Patch.
I know, that's pretty funny, man.
Give me
It
one sec.
actually is, right?
Yeah, give me
Is
a
there a
second.
picture for me?
No worries.
What
Yeah.
Patch?
Is there a picture for me?
There's a
Yes.
Patriot driver says right there.
Yeah, and you come in and out for some reason.
Mhm.
You're
Whenever your
in.
My
face
phone.
turns towards the camera, I guess is what it is. Merciful.
About a year
Right.
ago
That could
already.
be. That could be.
Some of it. I don't think it functioned right.
What are
Mhm.
we talking about? We have a lot to talk about, right?
Yeah, we do.
So
Man, there's
I'm
so
just
many.
trying to think of which little meme. I love putting up our memes. Oh, Trump was right. This is perfect. California on fire. Instead of it saying Hollywood, it says Trump was right.
Mhm.
You know, the big Hollywood sign.
Yeah, he went there
Yeah.
today. Trump went
Joe,
there.
Joe,
Yeah, I don't know what he
Okay.
said or did,
you
so I
can,
don't know what happened.
you
But
can
yeah,
get on with everything
Double
now, Joe.
pumps. Hey, double pumps. Yo, what's up, dog?
Double,
What double pumps?
double pumps.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, let me fix this.
You know what he told him? I mean,
No.
Gavin Newsom is bugging for help because look, they got a lot of people lost their homes and the insurance companies pulled out of there like 3 months before the big fires, like they knew they were coming because the reservoirs were all dry. There was, and why would you, if you're an insurance company, why would you insure somebody if you know they have no way of battling a fire? That's just stupid. That's just dumb business. So they pulled out,
Business. Is
and the
that what you
reservoirs are
call it?
dry, and people lost everything. And now Governor Newsom is crying for help. So what does Trump say? You want help? Voter ID and let the water flow. Screw that fucking smelt fish. Jeez. A little smelt fish over people's lives. Was it worth it, California? That's what I would like to ask you.
I'll say this again. How many um
That's
acres
it.
have been burned down? And there's only, as far as I remember, being 24 lives. And not saying that every
All right.
life doesn't count, but for something that had like what over 100,000 acres at this point burning, to have only 24 lives, um, that's amazing. To me, it's a plan. So Charlie Kirk says, "Are you sharing, Joe, by any chance?" Because
Yeah.
I'm hoping everybody, because I want to
Man,
say a couple of things. Too. The Los Angeles Olympics should be canceled. If you can't fill a fire hydrant, you aren't qualified to host the Olympics. Move them to
exactly.
Dallas or Miami so the world's athletes can compete in a place capable of actually safely building and running
Excuse me.
something. That's Charlie Kirk. Now,
Right.
God forbid, I don't know how many of you know this, but you probably it's the same in most states. You can't park in front of a hydrant.
Right, you can't.
You don't want to know the tickets people get for and the city is so fucking crowded, but God forbid you park in front of a hydrant. And this asshole didn't have water because of a little fishy. He didn't have water. I ain't buying it though, guys. Because you know who was underground? Our military. They were saving people
Yep.
from tunnels and sex trafficking and child trafficking and blah blah blah. And I'll repeat that till the day I die. There was a lot of it.
Yep.
If 10 years ago there was 800,000 children gone missing in the United States yearly, and it cut in half just a year into Trump's presidency. I looked it up. Google's not, why would Google lie about that? I would catch them, right? And plus I've been saying Google's been all right, and we've actually know that they are because they gave $1 million to Trump towards Trump's inauguration. So Google is friendly at this point.
Mhm.
It's been compromised by the good guys. This is
That's
a
what
plan.
it's all about, man. That's what
24 people is some unimaginary deaths when it comes to 100,000 acres. Come on.
they're
I don't
lucky
what is
that's
the
all
acreage
that
up to?
died.
What?
They're lucky that's all that died.
I know, Joe, but it's also lucky. That's what I'm saying. It's incomprehensible that so many acres, and we know
Sure.
a plethora of animals died too, but
Right.
it doesn't mean that but that's gonna happen in the wild too. There it just seems unlikely that so few people died. All right, like
Well,
even let's take COVID for example. Hold on, Patch. Let's take
uh,
COVID for example. New York, yearly, 70,000 people died of the flu yearly in New York. The flu.
right.
It was only
That's the
like
thing.
20,000 more for COVID because people were doing stupid shit, not
Yep.
healthy shit. It wasn't
Rex.
that much more people. Look at I told you Google is right. So Google the right questions to get your right fucking answers.
Right.
Sorry. Good
All
evening. Love
right.
you all.
It's
Go
all
on, Patch. Did
right.
you have something to
All
say?
right. You know it's all
Yeah, hold
right.
on. The cop just fucking drove up past me on the highway. I gotta switch
When it's
lanes.
Biden, Biden like Biden. I'm not saying nothing. Well, okay. You shared, Joe? I'm sorry.
Yes, I did, man. Yes.
All right. Good evening, my friends. Good evening. Are you in a high chair? I thought we
I'm
were
in
in
a
a
good
movie
chair.
theater, Alan.
Anyway,
Do you
I'm in
want
a
to
high
say something?
chair.
what I was gonna say is, you think about it.
Hey, Alan.
What was on fire out there was a lot of the fucking
Excuse me.
people that lived there. Most of them went to the Give Mama chain.
Are
And
you
also
talking
there
about
too,
like
the Getty Museum. The Getty Museum is 10 floors of fucking like, what is that? Was it? I can't remember how many 100,000 women and fucking children throughout the building. You know,
Hey,
it's
Joseph.
basically, it's like, it was high security to get in and out. You know, it's basically just fucking like a 10-story free for all. And who knows how many other buildings in the world are down that low or deeper. It's become apparent a lot of them do. You know, just saying. They're burning them out. But people
Yeah.
want to believe it's fucking, military ain't dicking around, but we know that. They're burning the motherfuckers out.
that's
Tom Hanks homes up there,
Long
and
and
there's a bunch of other
prosperous.
ones. They've been executed. They don't need to live there anymore. They don't live there anymore. They're gone.
This is
well, I thought
Pat.
they were gone before they got rid of it
Oh,
before they
yeah,
got
exactly.
Mhm.
They've been gone a few years.
They had to
and
get rid of the
it's-
infestation first. Yeah.
Right. So if you think about it, they got rid of all them. Now you get toward the tail end. Now they can burn the fucking physical part out. I think they're pretty close to having everything completely wrapped up as far as well, they're still coming after the local people.
Yeah.
I mean, there's times out here on the road I see fucking triple trailers and I don't usually see them. I see fucking 25 in one fucking day. It's like, are you shitting me? And it's always one or two.
Yeah.
You see a lot of the
Something-
triple trailers in the West.
every once in a while. But
No,
I
they'll
don't
travel up and down the West Coast all the time. All
maybe
the time.
so. But
You'll
when
even
I
see them
it out here,
you'll even see them four links long.
maybe.
Oh
But
yeah.
out here in the mid, you don't see them often. I mean, it might be months before I see one.
Yeah.
But there's been a couple of times where I saw like a fucking dozen a day and more.
Right.
And I figure they were probably hauling shit.
Yeah.
Because these motherfuckers, they're doing their best to fucking stay in control, but the military, has foiled every goddamn little fucking move that they get them into. Everything they fucking do is.
Hey, you guys, real quick. Hey, everybody, this is Patch that's talking that you guys think is on the phone. He's a driver. So he drives across the country. So this is our friend Patch. So I just wanted everybody to know that's who you were. Patch, say hi to everybody.
Yeah, no, he can't hear
Patch.
you.
Patch,
Fucking bitch, shut up.
Patch,
Hi,
say hi to
everybody.
everybody.
Wonderland.
He's got a thing that talks to him while he's driving to tell him where to go. Are you there, Patch?
Yeah. Can you guys
Say
hear
hi
me?
to everybody.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
Damn. I guess I really got to talk. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Does anybody want to come in tonight? Does anybody want to try? I got plenty of room. Look at how much room I have. The class is almost, it's pretty empty. There's only 3 of us.
Got a new class.
We need more teachers here.
I don't know how to make myself. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can make myself bigger. Probably could.
I don't think we can. I don't even know how it looks on YouTube at the moment. We might not even show. I know the other one did when it was just 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. So what do you think Trump is telling Newscum at this very moment? Like, what do you think?
Fucking scumbag. Fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. I told you.
I told you so. Listen, I think he's dead. I'm sorry. Oh, that's what. And
No, sorry.
Let's save the smelt over the people. Yeah, land grab. I
Patch
wonder
is
if
not
that
sorry.
a
Patch
land
is on
grab.
my level with a lot of things.
Yeah. The shit that they do.
Yeah.
I was able to find out a little bit more about what the fuck goes on with them. Nah, a lot of the fucking murders that go on ain't murders.
Right.
They just picked on somebody. Some of these fucking murders are just sacrifices.
Right.
Oh, I'm telling you guys, it's bad.
That's what I said it this morning. People are not going to realize how bad it's been.
No.
It's bad.
Yeah, it
And
is.
there were a couple of million, if not more, people involved. 100,000, I'm sorry, 500,000, probably more indictments. About what, 10,000 hanged, you think? Patch? About
My
10,000 people
understanding is
gone.
10,000 have been executed thus far in the past since 16 and 17. Yeah.
I
That's
really
the
believe
government.
it.
It's a Hollywood elitist. A lot of people in the background, deep state.
Look at how many CEOs dropped out. There were
Yep.
like over 800, and that was 3 or 4 years ago already. Before
Yeah,
Biden probably got in, maybe even. So what was going on? Do we ask ourselves, where did they go? Did they leave all that beautiful money
Yeah,
uh,
right.
when
You're
Trump
funny.
was out of office and Biden was getting in? What
Hmm.
does that even make sense?
Yeah, they stole
I did want to apologize, not really apologize, because I'm not sorry for how I tell things.
it.
I say things because maybe it will stick in your head. Patch agrees with a couple of things that I agree. Patch is a lot more religious than I am. Joe and Patch are really, but there are things that are not right
Yeah, I question a lot
in
too.
the whole, what they've taught us.
Hmm.
I keep saying things are in order. You can't have the Knights Templar take over the
Right.
Vatican
In the
800 years
corner.
ago and it not affect us today.
Right.
When the world of Christians listens to the Vatican. And now
Now,
Trump is trying to show you because the fucking fake pope that they have in there now
yeah,
is all about pride, their
the
pride.
folk. Yeah,
It's you can't have it both ways. You can't believe that the first thing that they didn't go after being Satanists is your religion. It's not that I want to believe this. It's not that I think any less of God or anything else. It just you
Yes.
can't go out of order. You can't
that's
have
how
Israel as a state in the late 1940s and say that the Israelites always belonged there.
it's like the Big Bang Theory, like a fart in the wind. All of a sudden, it just popped up like a fucking pimple on your 17th birthday. The
It,
fuck
Dun,
out
dun,
of
dun,
here.
dun.
and Patch,
Here
why don't you say what you were talking about with Israel and the Canaanites? Because people don't know what the Canaanites are. They might read the Bible, but it
Well,
doesn't
Canaanites
mean
goes back to Cain, and Canaanites are the only true white people. Throughout the centuries, they've rotated mankind all over the earth, various elevations and climate to change your skin color and everything, and mixing everything up
wait,
to cover up for
Patch.
them. But the
Joe,
true Hebrew people
we
are
couldn't hear
black.
you. Patch, we
Right.
couldn't really hear you because Joe was talking.
No,
I
I
have a
didn't even finish talking.
hard enough time hearing you.
Yeah, well,
He's driving,
you know,
folks.
maybe we
Sorry.
should do a live another time. If it's that hard, I'm not. I'm
No,
not.
it's all right. You're all right.
No, I mean, if it's that bad, I mean, I might be sick tomorrow, but I might not. Numbnuts doesn't seem to want to listen to me, so I think
The
what's going to happen is Numbnuts is going to discover that he needs to uh, get himself a fucking different driver here soon.
Really, what are you
Yeah.
gonna end up doing then?
Or that fucking toilet paper go.
You're gonna come
Hold
back
on.
to Florida, Patch?
Huh?
You're gonna come back to Florida?
Uh, might be a long time. I don't know.
All right. I just want to get back to this. The whole point, we'll talk later, Patch, we will, is that it's not like I want to believe in this stuff. I'm not evil. I am not like controlled by the devil.
I
Um,
know.
I believe, not you, Patch, but to other people, I believe the cabal indoctrinated us in everything, and that includes religion. How could it not? That's my point. I'm a critical realist and philosopher. I don't want things to be this way. It makes sense that they are this way. That's all. I feel bad, crushing people's religion. I'm not really. I'm not crushing your religion. If you have faith, you're going to go to your God one day. That has nothing to do with anything going on. That's your temple with your Christ. That has nothing to do with me ever or what's going on or Trump even. All right? Um Unfortunately, religion comes into play with this politics because we were fucking fighting Satanists. I don't know how many times. Do you understand how little they care about your welfare, your life, your children?
They don't.
These are the type of people that would go and get your dead baby and eat them. Zombies and whatnot. I mean, I'm trying to be, this is how I teach because it's aggressive and maybe I'll say something that will ding, 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 ding. Finally, fucking, I haven't been doing this for decades to have, a, a couple of, a dozen people tell me that I have to read my Bible. Believe me, you guys, I get it all the time. All right. I get it all the time. But why am I going to read a Bible, which I have, by the way? I've read many parts of it, understood many things about it. In fact, I'll go face to face with any Christian. I will. I have no problem. If I don't know a story, I will say it. I don't know this one. But you see how I referenced it as a story? It is, because it's a book of the Bible. It's a story.
Yeah.
Is it great for
The
humanity?
history.
Of course it is. Are there
History.
parts of it that are hidden and omitted? Yes. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Hey, Joseph, good evening. Property grabbing. Ellen says property grabbing. Well, we're talking about property grabbing.
Yeah.
We are small. Go on with your news today, Joe. What is this with the third term? That seems very plausible to me, and I'll tell you why.
A housemaker is proposing a bill to allow Trump to serve a third term. And conservatives are not so on board with it, but Representative Annie Ogles from Tennessee is pushing a new amendment to the Constitution that would give President 3 terms in office, but no more than 2 consecutive 4-year stints, right? The amendments would say no person shall be elected to the office of the president more than 3 times or be elected to any additional term after being elected to 2 consecutive terms, and no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. So that's if he cleans it all out, maybe. But we would have to change the voting. The voting would have to change. If they did that, voting would have to be more. Oh, I don't know.
Well, they would probably say that he was robbed during the second term. Meanwhile, we know he was president. The thing is, he doesn't want to do it already. He already
I
did that. He does not want to
don't think
do
he
another.
does either. Yeah, I don't think he does
I mean,
either.
come on, he's going to be 82, 83 by the time he finishes this round. That's enough.
Mhm.
In
And
fact,
these people
if he
were
wasn't
rough.
in such great shape, I would have said anybody else should have been out the
Yeah,
door. But
yeah.
Trump is Trump,
Everybody else, man. I
and
mean,
Trump has tons of
man.
actors. So,
Yeah, I mean, they really treated this guy bad. I mean, they treated Trump bad.
they
They
treat
just,
Trump bad.
yeah. I mean, since he announced when he came down the escalator, I mean, he's been going through hell with these people. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know. I mean, what if this happens again? What are we? How are you going? How are we going? That's what I'm interested in. How are we going to get together to prevent this from happening again? That's what that's what I'd like to know because
I know.
it's
Go on,
it
Patch.
seems like it's bound to happen again no matter what. It seems like look, we've been having this
Nope.
pandemic every 100 years, so I don't know.
Right. For 400 years. That's why when I say 250, 300, the Kabbalah has been, the Illuminati has been around a lot longer. They've been around
Mm-hmm.
since the beginning of time. They conquered certain sciences and they always stayed together to be, it's just the families. And I don't believe there's 13 anymore. There's a lot more
No.
than 13.
Think
You
so?
think so too, Pat?
Yeah, they're gone.
It has to
Yeah,
be. I know they're gone, but I think there were more than 13.
throughout the bloodlines and branches,
Right.
I
No,
would say,
Which
but that's
created
still
different
like
families.
money is strong, and old money is stronger.
Money is irrelevant.
Mm.
God, when people why? It's another brainwash. Of course, we all need money. Oh my God. But it's really, it's what they used to control us.
no
It's a
way.
brainwashing, indoctrinated technique.
Matrix.
Yes, it's a matrix
It's
because
a made up
they had the
fantasy.
money and they went to the Ivy schools. But what did they learn in those Ivy schools? What did they learn in Skull and Crossbone afterwards? You know, they might have had business class, but after business class, they had Illuminati Cabal class.
Yeah.
They had to know how to handle their shit too. Can you fucking imagine?
Yeah.
They had meetings and classes. They had the Bohemian Grove. They had all these things. They did it after when the churches closed at night. Believe me, it's a fact. They would use these churches at night. What does that do to the place?
That's a great set.
What happens
That's a
with
great set.
yes. Well said, yes. And
It's
and
scary.
and
It's
yes,
scary.
and the White House too.
Yep.
To me, 9/11 should have just the ground zero should have never been built, another building.
No.
But
Agreed.
somebody would have lost money, right, Patch? I mean,
Agreed.
so Alan says property grabbing in California. Yeah, Trump is grabbing property. Now, you can't burn down all those hundreds of acres and then James Woods survives. No, no. They were like, Carolyn, calm down, Carolyn.
Most
Calm
of
down,
those people
Carolyn.
are
We
fucking
got this.
executed
We're gonna
already.
show you tomorrow, Carolyn. And there it was. James Woods' house survived when everybody else's was burning down around him. Nope. Nope. That proved to me that they try to calm us down. Maybe I'm like an
Consequences.
average conspiracist, Patch. I don't know. But I swear to God, the very next day, I was bitching. I was like, God, this has to end. Oh my God. And then the very next day, because people weren't believing. They're not believing. Or they believe to a point.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to believe. For us,
But the military
we
give
have
you
been
something
down the
easy to
rabbit hole,
believe.
but some of these people are just starting down that hole.
Okay, what's hard to believe right now? That we've had sex trafficking and child trafficking when we've had P. Diddy and Epstein arrested?
Yeah, well,
Let's see. Is it hard to
you
believe
got the
about money
news that's lying
laundering,
about it.
fake wars?
Got the
Is
news
this all
lying.
hard to believe?
Well,
People in
not
politics
for
and any
us.
kind of fame, is it hard
Not
to believe that they're evil?
not for us. Not
Bastardizing
for
our
me. No,
Constitution and our country? Is this
I'm
all hard to
not
believe,
for a while.
people?
They wash your money? I thought it was dirty. They don't do a good job, huh? Sorry.
What is it that's hard to believe? I want to know. Is it hard to believe that we're grown with a certain religion? That we grow up with a certain religion? Is this hard to believe?
Well, no, they might not. Is somebody saying is it hard to believe negatively, or are they just saying because it is hard to believe, but when you look at it, it's easy to believe when you understand
I
it.
think, yeah, well,
It's a system.
if you could get them to look at it, you got to get them to look at it first. Some people are afraid.
Well,
Some
is it
people
coincidence?
grow up
Nutrition is
Christians.
removed from food, and poisons is fucking put in its place. That's odd.
Well, I was suggesting that, some people grow up Christian, some grow up Orthodox, some grow up Jewish, right? And
Yes.
some grew up satanic.
Yes.
And you see, because the Jewish and the Christian and the Orthodoxies are extremely beautiful people, they let the sheet drop over the head. Because the Satanists are evil, they don't give a flying shit.
They do not give a flying shit.
Do you see my point? Do you see, like, there's a bit of naivety. Oh, let them continue believing this way. In everything,
Mhm.
in every subject you can name, except for maybe the simplest of math, the simplest of words. Well, they fucked our words. They've been fucking that was my last straw. Do not change the English language. Do not. I probably take that a little personally than some, but that was
The
it. You're
English,
changing.
the English language was written to cast spells.
Yeah.
You really have to be careful about what words we use in this language. And that's no shit. When you think about it, to be human, no, we're not human. When you find out what that means. To be a citizen, no, we're not citizens. And you find out what that means. I mean, they have the real,
I agree with Patch.
of course, they keep changing the abbreviations too. You know, the language isn't fucking adjustable. It's a highway. It's guidance. You know, this word means that one. That's how you fucking derive this statement, this series of words, or this question.
But they mean stuff the way you
All
say
right.
it.
Well, you know what I'm saying. I
Yes.
say things differently, but yeah, you know, it's like people don't break it down. They keep us imprisoned with it, like their fake science, their fake history.
Right.
They keep us imprisoned with it.
We
With the
really don't
movies,
know what's true.
they
We
just
really
tell us
don't.
this. You know, and then you got the TV shows. And then you get these giant science shows that come on. You know, where they, oh my God, these ancient dinosaurs, and they did this, whatever, okay.
That science guy with all the question marks on him, what was he, Bill the science guy or something?
Yeah.
He's
Bill
one of
Nye.
them.
Bill
He's
Nye,
one of
the
them.
science guy. Yeah, I don't like him.
I don't care if I like him or not. He is definitely one of them. That's
Yeah, ain't they all put in place.
Yeah. Yes, they
oh
are.
yeah, there are a lot. There are a lot. That's the thing. We're gonna find out. And fact is, if it wasn't for some of the bigger names, I don't think many people would really, really notice. Because the people that would be noticed would be close to these people. Notice
Mhm.
that so many people are gone, or in Gitmo, as Patch and I believe that they're in Gitmo. So, because the people that knew are in Gitmo with them, you know, and neighbors are like, well, okay, I guess they moved or something. It's so easy to fool people. It really is. It's really easy to indoctrinate us, apparently, because it happens.
Yes. That's why they teach the young how they teach them.
Yeah.
Then you grow up understanding all this shit. And then you get sucked into a job, barely getting by. Better yet, you could spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and go to school and get lied to and
Right.
get another job that leads you to
That's
nowhere.
exactly it. A doctor goes in with the best intention, but comes out owing hundreds of thousands of dollars and sells you those pills, thinking honestly they're going to help you, but it's not a fucking cure. You're helping big pharma, and they're still giving it to you, and you don't know what that's going to do to you later down the line.
It's systemized extermination.
And I
What it
hate to
is.
say it, but I will. Bailey Nix did a study years and years ago, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I've known him for a long time. And it turned out that a lot of, I think it was 50 or 60% of liberals all took some kind of medication. They were all on something, from Xanax to whatever, you know? What does that tell us? Medicine is bad. It's bad for you. It's no good.
Yeah, it does kind of make sense, doesn't it, Carolyn? That's an easy math, isn't it?
Well, why would we
Shit,
have an
that,
immunity system?
yes.
And why did God create a immunity in our bodies if we were meant to take so many fucking pills? I'll never forget
Exactly.
that.
They
They
create
gave me
mercury
steroids for
parasites
my
in
carpal
rats at
tunnel.
birth.
Yeah. What? I'm sorry, what?
So they create mercury and parasites up our ass at birth.
Right.
First couple years.
He's absolutely right. Mercury. It's kind of like acid. Why are they putting it into your body? Ever?
Look, ma'am, if I don't vaccinate your kid now, it can't get sick later. Let me do my job.
Right. Right.
Okay.
There's something else that kind of, I know Dwayne brought it up once before. There's I think it's called bismuth in in like Pepto-Bismol. It's for the
Mhm.
stomach and stuff, right?
Right.
Bismuth, something like that. And it contains metals in it. Bismuth is on the table, the chem table, right? Like, it is, and they put it in our systems to help our stomach. I I mean, I'd say it
Ew.
works, Pepto-Bismol. It's a very old, but where did they come up with this? It's its own metal, it's its own chemical, and we put it in our bodies to help our stomachs. There's just, I just question it. Is it bad? I don't know. It's really very old. Makes me wonder what's in like Tums and Pepsid and all these.
Well, here's something I learned. Okay, if you're having stomach problems, you need sodium to build stomach acid. Then they give you Tums, Rolaids, and all this shit, low sodium.
Correct.
Okay, because they tell you, low sodium is bad for your heart. It raises your blood pressure. But minerals, if you get the proper salt, you get minerals, which is good for you. You need them. Okay, you get sodium you need. Your stomach produces stomach acid again. It gets rid of your heartburn. I have found that out over a few months. I have increased my salt intake. I don't have the heartburn that I used to. Our doctors are nothing more than indoctrinated fucking assholes. That's why they pay them so much fucking money. They will shut the fuck up. Hence Hollywood. They will shut the fuck up.
He's right. Well, they're part of the cabal too.
Athletes.
They're all part of the cabal.
Yes.
So my son looks like he wants to go into being a doctor, but they're part of the cabal. My son
Exactly.
wants to be an actor and travel all over. Okay, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
he's
the whole system is the problem. The police, the judges, the lawyers,
yes, the
the whole
whole
system is treasonous.
I
It's
did.
hard
I
to
said
have
that exactly
many
this morning.
officials
It
that,
was
that,
yesterday.
that ain't treasonous because the whole system is. And all of them have an illegal oath of office. None of them have a legal oath. None of them. None of them have more power than you. None of them. Don't act like
That's
they
right.
do.
That's right. They're like,
Corporation
ha
is
ha,
shut.
you're paying your hard-earned taxes to pay for our checks every week and we're doing what the fuck we want anyhow. That's what these people were up to. I just want to get back to the alkaline versus acids. He's absolutely right. Patch is the one that told me to start taking alkaline. I always knew that you have to get, but he told me that it was the lime
Yeah, if you
juice.
get your
I
system
like lime
alkaline,
juice.
it's healthier.
Right.
Seems to fight disease better.
Yeah. I definitely strengthened my stomach tenfold by doing the alkaline every, well, I was doing it every few days and then now I do it like once a week or I just add it to like my salad or something. So it's the pink salt with lemon juice. And I'm not a lemon, I do lime, right? But I'm still not that much of a lime fan either, but it's easier for me. And either in a salad or I drink it. I still drink my apple cider vinegar. But now I can enjoy hot foods again. Did I tell you that, Joe? I
No,
think I told you. Didn't I tell you I was started eating hot foods? I'm like, I love hot foods.
you've just been eating cold foods from what I mean,
No,
salad.
spicy
Oh,
foods.
spicy food.
Yeah.
Remember, I
Ah,
had stomach problems for like the last. Do you remember this, Joe?
yes. That's why
Your
you quit
best friend
eating
has
meat
had
too.
stomach problems for
That's
years.
why you quit eating meat.
No, it's not. That's
It's
not why.
not. Oh,
Jesus, would you call him a good friend or not? We talk every fucking day. You would think
Make
he'd know.
spicy great again.
You don't remember why I quit eating meat? Then you shouldn't have
it's
brought it
just,
up.
just
It was something I heard, and it made so much sense to me. It went to my heart, and I just stopped eating meat. It's been about a year, maybe. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I haven't had a drink in about a year.
no, no,
It's just a weird, but I'm awake. I'm fully awake.
no, no, no.
I don't need the pleasures of the flesh. My husband would be like, kidding, I'm kidding. All right, talk about Africa. What's raining down in Africa?
Okay.
Bless the rains in
The
Africa.
African president, the South African president, signs a controversial uh, land seizure bill eroding private property rights. That his name is Ramaphosa. He signed a law that will allow the government to seize land without having to pay compensation, which some in the government say is a threat to private ownership, which it is.
Sees whose land though? Whose
Anybody's,
anybody's land? But
anybody they want.
why
If they
would you
want
not
that
think
land,
this
they
is
can
the
go get it.
situation?
Yeah.
Oh my God, poor Kevy. He's gone now, thank God. But he tried so much to educate people. All his relatives were just as smart as he is. I could read in his Facebook page. I missed that man, but he would have known what to say about this. It's very important what's going on the continent of Africa
Yes, it
because
is.
the third world countries are the ones that they practiced in first, right?
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of black and white racist crap going on in Africa, which is retarded. It's not the white people's fault that they were settled there, right? It's just not, it's nobody's fault for the color of their skin. But who sets this ablaze? Who sets these kind of controversies? The media does. It's the media. It
The
always
truth
has been.
manipulators.
They have an
They're
oligarchy.
professionals.
Right.
You are told. We
Professional
will not lie
fool.
to you.
I couldn't believe it. I could not. I still to this day cannot believe when they said that we couldn't say nigger anymore. I was just finished eating. I was looking at
What's
my father was
that?
watching the news, and I think it was Dan Rather,
Mhm.
and I was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now? What does that
The
have?
Brits,
Why is that in the news? That
the
was my
Brits no more.
why. Who made that? What? Who's
Mm.
talking about that? Why is that necessary to talk about when you're telling me we have hundreds of kids on the streets, and hundreds of thousands missing,
Right.
but you're talking about the N word?
Yeah,
Give me a
right.
break.
What's this
People
thing?
are
You know,
so afraid to
they're
say that
constantly
word.
talking about fucking skin color. I
I
don't
hate
give a
that.
fuck about skin color.
Me
Stick
either.
your skin color up your fat fucking transgender asshole. I don't give a fuck.
I have plenty of
It's the
friends
color of
of
the
different
fucking joint.
colors. I never even thought about it. I'm growing up in
The
New
color
York.
of
You
the
just don't
pen
even.
has no fucking effect on the knowledge of the writing. Fuck off. That's genius right there, bitches. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Well, the one of the points I remember Kevin making was the school. He lived by Oprah's school. He wasn't far from Oprah's school that was dedicated to the children, right, of South Africa.
Mhm.
I can't remember the village or the town or whatever it is, the prov I don't know what they call it, counties, but he said they were all black, that
Mhm.
white children. Now South Africa has a ton of white farmers and
Yeah.
whatever,
Mhm.
but they were not included in that school. Now I believe this man, my whole heart, with all my heart, I believed Kevy.
Kevin. Me too. Kevin was a
He
good man.
passed away a few months back.
Yeah, he was a good man.
Yeah. He was my Elon Musk in the AOC, Lost in
Uh,
Space.
he come on with us a couple of times.
Oh yeah,
He
he
did.
loved
He
it, and
did.
he loved it. Oh man, and I could listen
He
to
was
him
great.
play.
Yeah.
I love having my friends from around the world. I do. Got my Australian buddies. I got my English buddies. They don't Zoom though. I don't know what
Yeah.
that is. A lot of them don't like to Zoom, but it's okay as long as we keep in touch somehow.
Correct.
I love the Irish guys too. I don't know why they don't. I wish they. Maybe I should push, push, push.
Come on in.
Push for a new world. Push for that new world.
Right. Where it's kind and everybody works together.
Daddy of the world.
Would
What
not
was
be
it?
me.
Trump.
Yeah. He is daddy of the world.
He's daddy of the world. We have no choice. All right. Is there anything else or are we done?
Oh no. Pete Hegseth was confirmed.
Was he today?
Yes. 51 to 50. He is our Secretary of Defense. Thank God. There was
51
a
to
couple of
51 to 50? What?
yeah.
Man,
Because
sounds like I had to
there was a
squeeze a
couple
tear
of
out of somebody to get it.
we had a couple of Republicans vote no on him. They voted,
Well,
and those
well,
Republicans, of course, we know who they are. They voted for Austin too. So, one
I just
Murkowski.
I always thought like the president picked and that was it.
Mm-mm.
No, but I'm saying it should be.
Well, they have to go through. I don't know why they have to do that.
I don't know either. It's redundant. The president picks his cabinet and staff and
Mhm.
whatever administration he wants to. He
Yeah,
does not pick 500 people to work up his ass, and neither
right,
did Melania. Like, I
right.
think
we don't need to.
Michael
They
Obama
got
had
all
so
these
many
goddamn fucking
workers
people
under
working for him.
him.
What the hell do we
It-
need them for?
You want to know the Republican senators who voted no are
Go on.
Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, and none other than the turtle, Mitch McConnell of Kentucky. Man,
Wait,
why is
Mitch
Mitch
isn't out?
McConnell even there? That dude's he's not
Isn't
even
he
there no more.
out?
Huh?
Mitch isn't gone?
No, he should be gone. Something wrong with that man. Come on, Kentucky.
I
Throw
thought
that
he
piece of shit
was
out of
gone.
there.
I mean, he fainted
Yeah.
and then he had that pause moment and then he was in the hospital.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing? And you know what? Listen to this. Kentucky, you, you're the poorest state in the nation. And your senator is the richest man in Congress. Go figure that one.
Uh,
Yeah, if that's not like the
Yeah.
biggest hint of all time, right?
Try- Mitch McConnell is the perfect reason why we need to fix the voting system.
Well,
I just can't believe that they're all voting for this guy still.
nobody's
This
voting for them, Joe. Why,
That's what I'm
Joe?
saying.
Why is
Because
nobody voting for them? Why?
because for one thing, they're all gone.
What?
The people are gone. Mitch McConnell's probably not around anymore.
Joe, Come on now.
But the machines are cheating.
The machines are cheating. They're cheating
That's what I'm saying there. It's why we got to fix the vote.
because the average American is not an idiot. As much as everybody
I
loves to
will
put
have to
everybody
believe
else
that.
down, you have to realize that people are smart in their own way. Some
Yeah,
people are
that's pretty
good at
much
what they
true. I
do.
believe that.
Right.
I do. I
I
do.
hate when people put a
Yeah,
lot
we're
of,
getting.
listen, I could put them down, but there
Hmm.
has to be a factual evidence. Like I
Hmm.
was putting down Joy Reid the other day. The
Hmm.
woman was explaining fascism when she was doing it herself.
Hmm.
It doesn't work that way. It
Wait a
doesn't
minute. Are
work
you
that
telling
way.
me that these people are fascists and they don't know it?
Right?
Hmm.
I know.
Wow, that's possible.
Well, no,
Interesting
because they're
concept.
taught they're taught that everything that they learned was correct.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got some correct for him.
We're better for society. You know, the Davos meeting was supposed to take place, did it, Pat? Did you hear about it?
Davos meeting today? It's
I
not
didn't
in my
say
news.
today. I said it was supposed to take place.
Oh,
Not sure when.
hmm.
But Trump is going, and he's going to lead that. All right. Can we are we done then? Can we go?
Oh,
We are
all right,
done.
all
It's
right.
gonna
That
get
was the
warmer
last.
tomorrow,
I
5 degrees.
I wanted to make sure I told him about that. There was another one that got. There was another one that got voted in too, wasn't it? Phil Collins, Bill Collins, Phil.
The drummer?
What's his name? Oh no, not the drummer. Collins. Collins. Yeah.
That's
Um,
his name, Phil
Doug
Collins. What
Collins.
are you talking
Doug
Are you just
Collins.
talking about
Silly.
music?
about? You said Phil,
No,
not me.
Doug Collins. He's the Secretary for Veterans
Oh,
Affairs.
all
Yeah,
right.
he got voted in 18-1. The only person that didn't vote for him was that Corona of Hawaii. But
Yeah.
everybody else voted for Doug
She's
Collins.
still
I
around
like
too.
Doug Collins. He's a smart guy. So
Good.
just wanted to put that out there.
No, that's awesome.
All right.
Good news. Good job
Yeah.
today. Patch, yeah, I agree with you. Next time we do this, I'm hoping that you'll be out, or at least, you have a half hour of break time to do something like
Yeah.
this. It's just tough
Yeah,
Thanks,
because
'cause
Patch.
I'm
it
working
is.
around
It's
Joe's
noisy.
schedule. I could come on by myself, but I find that it's easier to have other people because got to look at the chat.
Mhm.
I really want to
Absolutely.
try to get everybody else on, Alan and Joseph and
How
Susan,
many
oh
people were
my.
watching?
What is that,
Yep.
Patch?
How many people were watching?
Oh, I don't know.
So
I
I
Hi,
just
can't
Joseph.
see.
there's always a few people in there, the
Yeah,
regulars.
there's always a few people watching. Hmm.
It's we seem to get a couple of people that watch and they just don't say they watch. We get a lot of them. We have
Yeah.
we've got about 3 dozen regulars now.
Well,
We're just having
some
fun.
some people just listen and then they think do their own thinking, which obviously there's
Mhm.
something or they wouldn't be listening.
I even have family members that listen that think that I don't know that they're listening. I don't mean my husband either. It's pretty funny.
Don't listen to shit they really
I
hate.
know
You
everything,
think about
guys.
it,
I don't know how, but I do.
unless I
Oh
have to.
God.
All right, all
I
right.
don't remember everything. I'll tell you that. I'm sorry.
I like the grape thing, right? You were
Yeah.
surprised. He was like, "Damn, how did you?" Justin had called him from jail like 3 weeks ago and said that he can't wait. He wants grapes, and he was saying, "I'm hearing this." Well, he's talking on the phone. It wasn't even on speaker, I don't think. But he's saying like, "Oh, grapes are really good for your lips too, to moisturize your lips."
Mhm.
And I just said it like the other day. I was like, "Did you get him his grapes?" Like, oh no, you said you had dry lips.
Yes, I did. And you
And
said,
I
did
said,
you
"Do you have
get the
grapes?"
grapes to put them on there? And actually, I did. So, yeah. Yeah.
And
Yep.
he
Yep.
was like,
Yep.
damn, you have a weird memory. I know.
Does, man. I tell you.
I like paying attention. I don't
And she
know.
does too.
It's
Trust me, she does.
practice. And it's not just me. I have energy from others.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Oh,
There,
I'm drained.
there, we have to go over those what was it called again? Pneumatics, what was it called? Where the
Mannix.
mentalists and stuff, where they're able to fool you.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about that? Enomics or mnemonics? Mnemonics.
Mnemonics.
Mnemonic.
Mnemonics with an
It's
M. Yeah. Mnemonics.
NME.
Mnemonics.
So
Mnemonics.
weird, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
Mnemonics.
very important. It must be, maybe it's French. I'm gonna look that up anyhow, because I always have to look up words. Good night, guys. We love you.
Good night. Thanks for
All right, good
listening
night.
again.
And
Appreciate you all.
everybody
We'll
be
be back.
safe.
God
Patrick, thanks
bless.
for
Have a
joining
good one.
us.
Leave it alone.
Joseph Allen and the
Look
rest of you
twice.
guys.
Look twice.